Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Super LP Heroes 2017 tournament against all the various players that have participated in various things of Super LP Heroes in the past. This is the I believe this is the final round 1 appearance. This is myself, Blyther X, versus Midi TP's run of the 100cc Special Cup in Mario Kart 64.
Yep. Yeah, our commentary kind of fell through when we did our initial one, so we're gonna do this in post. We will not spoil the ending, though. We definitely won't do that, because what would be the point of watching?
Exactly. We won't be doing any of that. But I will say this: this race wasn't particularly something I was something both of us looked at in hindsight as something that maybe not exactly the best way to do it, because, you know, Mario Kart 64 can be a good race, but if in something like this, you're a lot better to focus on the likes of time trial mode, because in the actual cup you're dealing with a lot of luck-based stuff because of how the opponents tend to react. I mean, there are certain. I mean, I'm aware that there's all these certain patterns and whatnot and everything, but for the most part, it's really only noticeable for most like speedruns people, because I don't know anything about the patterns or anything like that, unlike some of the others.
I've played the game too much when it comes to that, that's for sure. Though there's still some RNG for sure, like for whenever they decide to use certain items, especially if you're really unlucky and let's say in this track right here, they would decide to use a lightning bolt right before you take the jump. Yeah, you're not making it, or you just have to wait until you grow.
Yeah, exactly. I've had that happen many years ago when I played this a long time ago at a friend's house. Someone I actually have lost contact with for a number of years now. But then again, that's mostly because I used to live in a previous city. And then, there was a banana peel, pretty much in an area that it was going to be extremely difficult to avoid, so.
Yeah, the AI tend to put the bananas there really often. I think, like, it's pretty much when the AI are functioning, they're actually programmed to put their traps at certain timed specific times, I believe. Right. So, and if you see them all in front of you, you'll notice they'll all pretty much use their items all at the same time. Like at the very beginning anyway, you'll see them all, like, let's say they all decide to do bananas. They're like, bananas are going to spawn from them all at once. It's like, damn, what a routine you got going there, guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
At least at the beginning of the first lap anyway, that's when you really notice it.
But yeah, you can kind of see there that it's just I never really had the chance of keeping up because of the bit of trouble I ran into. Plus, you generally have not just a better knowledge of the track, but also more used to the timing and everything of all the slide boots and everything. I'm not the most skilled at the Mario Kart game because of the kind of car games I play. Because everyone knows me as the car guy of the group, I tend to play like the more actual, like, proper car stuff. So.
Yeah, you mean like the more like on the side of the realism kind of races, like we'll say, I don't know.
It's a little back and forth. What I mean is like more of it's just more of like general racing that's not very power up based. Although one of my favorite racing games is very power up based, but it's not, and it's got a very much different approach to it. It doesn't actually have like carts or anything. It uses like normal regular cars. And yeah, you saw there. I think I got hit by lightning.
There's this one. Not yet, from what I can see. There is one game that's like. It's like it gives off the atmosphere of your general car racing game. Oh my goodness, I nearly fell off there. I never noticed that. Holy crap!
You probably noticed it when we were recording but...
Oh yeah, at that point, yeah, I must have. But I think it's this game called Blur.
That's the game I was talking about right there. Was the one I was just referring to.
I actually landed right on it. Yeah, that game is a lot of fun. I'm actually compared to just about everybody else I've played it with, though. I'm let's just say I got a little ways to go in terms of skill, but it is a lot of fun. It's really well done. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's fast,
it's one of my reasons. It's one of my reasons for liking the game too, is that it's more skill based than luck based. Because Mario Kart, you have to be good to really, do well, but because of how random the items are and just the patterns and everything, just the fact that there's so much that can that can change during the race, it makes it a lot more,
for sure.
A lot more of, as so long as everything goes smoothly, you should be fine, and that's why Mario Kart's never really been my huge go-to thing. I enjoy playing the games, otherwise I wouldn't have done this, but it's just not exactly my cup of tea when it's too luck based.
Yeah, I got you. Then I assume if we play, yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
I was very lucky. I didn't get. I was extremely lucky. I did not get. No one else passed me, because otherwise they would have had to redo the race.
Yeah.
That you can. Yeah, you can see why. We said. I say like what we said earlier. It's just
I know, that's right. I've completely forgot that Mario was like the main opponent for both of us in this race. That was kind of crazy. Because how the AI works here, it's the game picks two different AIs to.
Yep.
I'm in the water. Two different AIs to play the part of like the two main ones that are basically like your main opponents, and it's always random all the time. So it's kind of funny that we both landed on Mario, and then the other one looks like it was the Princess and Toad, which is kind of neat.
Right.
So Mario and the Princess both have spotlights on both our screens in a way.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
yeah, at this point, you're nearly a full lap ahead of me, anyways, in the race.
Just about.
Again, not only do you generally just have a faster knowledge, you just know the routes of the track better to go faster and everything. You're generally, in most cases, you're generally just having better luck with the AI. They're not giving you as much crap as I was getting.
Yeah, I think the luck factor was definitely stronger on my end. Like, especially right there, yeah. You got a lot of bad luck with the fake items, must say. And this game, it's pretty hard to notice the fake items, especially when they hide them in the things.
That's why if you're gonna race this game, at least either A, make it on like the easiest difficulty, which is 50cc, just so that way you kind of don't really have to worry about them as much, or B, well, at least I think, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I just noticed that your two main AIs is Mario and Peach, though DK actually made his way ahead. That's actually a rather rare occurrence overall.
Yeah, that was just me getting not realizing my place on the map, so that was on me.
Righto. But yeah, because how it works, of the two AIs that are selected to be your main ones that play the part of, like, just annoying you a lot, one of them has the power to actually make the other slow down when they get too close to him or her. So what makes it impressive is that DK got past Mario, or Peach, I don't know which one it is for you, and just took the lead and just stayed there. If they take the lead, though, they're really hard to catch up to.
And you can see there that
of the other five.
You can see there that if I was one more position down, I would have had to redo that track. So.
Yeah, that was a rather close. Luigi was right behind you, if I recall correctly. If I saw on the map, just right there.
Yeah, it just wasn't one of my luckier runs. I generally did a lot better when they had the Mario Kart 64 race, where it was actually just the time trial. Like, sure, I had a couple big blunders, but because there was more about just the track and whatnot, not having to worry about other people and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. It generally was just a lot easier to deal with.
Righto. one thing I do like doing just as a for fun thing, let's say not for big tourneys or anything, but let's say just for fun, whenever you want to do it, just have a good laugh, is some sort of random related fun thing. See who's the luckiest person in the world kind of thing. There's this one game I really got into. It's called, I think it's, well, have you tried randomizers before? Like
No.
ROM randomizers, like
No.
Pokemon. There's, I think they made some for Link to
I've
the
not,
Past. And there's one in Ocarina of Time that I recently got into, and there's a lightning bolt. Ouch, that slows you down.
Yeah, to
And
think that,
basically it's a
to think
randomizer.
I couldn't have any more quote unquote luck.
Yeah, the lightning comes. Lightning strikes.
Anyways,
Oh, looks like Mario's the one that makes the gang slow down, because Peach is right next to Luigi, and Luigi's was going
it was
faster.
nice though for that. It was nice
I
though for that
gotcha.
one time it actually gave me the lightning. Oh, that was a nice change.
Yeah, I think you got it in second place too. That's actually pretty rare. It can happen, but it's rare.
Yeah.
They made a Zelda thing where someone made a Zelda randomizer. It's called Beta Quest, I believe. And basically what it does, it randomizes all the exits.
Yep.
Like, you can, like, exit your house and exit the track. No, yeah, like that. Right. I just saw you doing that. Anyway,
so I tried to jump to move, and then I didn't realize the position I was, so I flew right off the track.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta always make sure you're straight whenever you take that jump. I usually try to just straighten myself out before I do anything. And if I'm crooked, I usually try to purposely go slow so I don't fly off that jump. Just so you got Bowser there. And Wario.
And Toad.
And Toad, maybe?
Nope. I did. I thought I did too, but
Not
no.
quite, not quite.
This race was a little while ago, so I don't remember anything anymore. I got him there though.
But yep. But yeah, the what was I saying? Yeah, as a Zelda randomizer, it randomizes all the exits and everything, and you just gotta hope to get the right exit to just progress and get the items you need to move on in the game. And the way they're randomized depends on the name you give yourself at the beginning of the game, pretty much. Like every name has its own quest, basically, pretty much. So it's pretty neat to just see what you're gonna get when you just play it for fun. I was actually thinking it would be a neat idea to do that, like just a for fun race, like for instance, maybe give everyone probably a total of 3 episodes of game time to get as far as they can. Like, get as many things as you can. Each item you get is worth a point, or something like that. I think it would be pretty neat. I think it would be pretty fun to try that sometime.
Possibly.
I'm thinking if I manage to win a race or something eventually, and I get to pick a game there, I would probably pick that. Probably as an unofficial race though, because it's so random. Since it's mainly just a for fun thing. I know, I've played this game way too much. That's for sure. Especially when I have fun with Game Shark to make some crazy modes for challenges and stuff like that. Because I just like to get the most as I can out of this game, because I just love it that much. Especially like this track. Even though it's one of the simplest, longest, and in some cases like some may find this track rather boring overall because it's so long and simple. Though me, the music and just the feel of just racing on the track, just cruising racing in a way, sometimes I just enjoy doing it. Yeah. And now the song stopped. Does that mean it's pretty much outro time? If it is, I guess we'll just say, well, I guess that's pretty much the
I'd say if you check the length of the video, you'd figure that out.
Okay, there's still a minute and a half left.
I was about to say, like, just because you finished, that doesn't exactly mean that it's over.
Right. Well, I was my mouse was off the video, so I didn't even see the timer.
Right.
But yeah, I guess it's probably gonna go till you finish the track or something rather like that.
That's,
Which I assume you passed. Did you did pass,
yeah,
right?
I
think.
I believe
Maybe?
I did. But yeah.
Well, we'll find. Oh, now they're giving you all the heavy artillery.
Yeah, near the end. I know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, like when it's so important now.
yeah, hopefully the next time I do like any sort of Mario Kart race, it's more of a proper like time trial thing, or not like where it's very lucky.
I say time trial would be good.
Shit like this. Yeah.
both you and Mario hit
crashing.
the fake item at the once. Yeah.
And
Synchronized
again,
dances. Let's start with an explosion.
So yeah, that's gonna do it.
All right.
for
Well,
the
I
video.
guess. All right. Well, thanks for watching this this round of SLPH Super Tourney. We'll catch you on the next one.
Tell it later.